Hello guys, how are you? I hope everything goes well. Okay, for our today's session, we're going to see the topics according to our third model. Okay, don't forget, those are going to be the last topics that you're going to be focused on. So here we have the syllables, the glossary, which is important to make it, and we're going to focus on countable and uncountable nouns, will, and going to. All of them are the topics that we're going to start. So as you can see right here, we have our task for the model 3, which is in relation to the purchase process, which is the last task. It is going to be from today until the 27th of June, all right? The percentage according to this activity is the 20%. And finally, we have the final exam, which is from 27th until July the 4th. Okay. Countable and uncountable nouns. What can you think about it when you talk about this topic? What you think? So first of all, when we are referring to those nouns, are because we really want to express the connotation of our object. Yes, there is going to be the idea according to that. So for countable and uncountable, as you can see right here, we have first of all to identify what kind of object we are referring to. And later on, we're going to use the grammar structure that I'm going to explain later. Tenemos los nombres contables e incontables, cuando los utilizamos. ¿Qué es lo más importante? Tener en cuenta que el contexto de nuestra lengua marca alguna diferencia con la lengua inglesa. En esta medida, debemos de saber si es contable o incontable. Para nosotros el arroz puede ser contable, pero para el contexto o la lengua que estamos estudiando inglés no lo es. So, those differences like set a specific like difference, and then you're going to like to take into account the grammar to start making your own examples. Singular and plural, a, one, and now. Okay, perfect. So, eggs and egg. Well, yes, it's a plural noun. There is going to be okay. So, we have the possibilities as you can see right here. First of all, we have a plus noun and then one plus noun, an egg or one egg. Both of them are possible? Yes, of course. I could say there is an egg in the fridge, or there is one egg on the table. Perfect. Plural, noun plus s. A eggs. The only difference is that we're going to add s at the end of this word, and previous this word we have the number. When we have something plural, we are not going to add a or one. No, right? It's not okay to use just for singulars. Okay, let's continue. A potato, a delicious potato, and potatoes. Where can you see according to that? Countable noun, we add es to most of the nouns. Cuando la palabra finaliza en o, vamos a agregar una es. Si este sustantivo se puede hacer plural. Claro que sí, en este caso podemos contar las papas, so they are countable in this way. So, we add es, potato, potatoes, a potato or one potato. Uncountable nouns, things we cannot count, rice and milkshake. Rice is not possible to count, right? And milkshake, it's another thing that we consider that is impossible to count it. So, in this regard, no podemos colocar a rice ni a milkshake, porque como esos sustantivos no se pueden hacer plurales, tanto para singular o para plural, tenemos que ponerlos de esta manera. Si nosotros decimos que hay 4 tazas de malteada, podemos decir que there are 4 cups of milkshake, pero el sustantivo como tal no se va a modificar por un nombre en plural. Al igual que rice, tenemos 2 libras de arroz. We have 2 pounds of rice. Okay, but just the noun itself, it doesn't modify at all. Perfect. Let's practice. Choose the best object. We love to read books. Books, it's a plural or a singular noun. We can make it countable or uncountable. countable, of course. Yes, there is going to be the idea according to that. Please pass the salt. Countable or uncountable, guys? Uncountable, of course. Why? Because when we are referring to rice, salt, sugar, those are quantities that we are not going to count itself. We have, or we need a measure, yeah, a measure that says, okay, this one is the quantity or the quantifier according to this subject. Necesitamos un cuantificador que haga plural como tal el sustantivo, pero por sí solo, cada una de estas palabras son incontables. Podemos decir una libra de sal, 1 pound of salt, yeah, o 2 libras, 2 pounds of salt. By itself, it doesn't modify. We don't have to do any modification. We need some chairs. Uncountable or countable? Of course, countable. Recordemos que cuando nosotros podemos hacer una de esas palabras plural es debido a que se puede hacer contable. That's why we're going to use it. There is a mango and I have an egg, singular countable. Okay, this one is going to be our first example. A mango and egg. All right, good, perfect. And there are some apples. I have some eggs. There is going to be the second example, where we can see right here, both of those nouns are countable, so plural, right? Good, perfect. Some. What is the meaning of some? ¿Cuál es el significado de some? Algunas o algunos. Hay algunas manzanas, hay algunos huevos. O yo tengo algunos huevos. En este caso, como vemos acá, colocamos solo a, porque el sonido es consonántico, que empieza acá en esta palabra, a diferencia de la segunda, que empieza un sonido vocálico. There is some sugar, he has some bread. Sugar and bread, azúcar y pan. They are uncountable. Nosotros no podemos decir un pan de panes como lo decimos en nuestro contexto. No. So they say there is a package of bread or there is a loaf of bread, but it's a little bit different. There is banana in the recipe. A and some. What do you think is the correct option? Look at this picture and guess it. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to see if any of you are connected. If you're connected, please let me know. You can participate right now. The idea is that so you get interact with those videos at the moment that I am speaking, so that you are going to be able to answer these questions. So let's continue. What do you think is the correct expression? Banana, okay, because it's singular countable noun, right? Perfect. This one is just delicious. So, there is ice cream in the fridge. A and some. What do you think is the correct option? There is some ice cream in the fridge. Perfect. Okay. Why? Ice cream itself, it is an uncountable noun, right? Or I can say there is a can, there is a package of ice cream, which is the quantifier. I need water to wash my hands. Water itself is an uncountable, so I need some water. Como no podemos utilizar el en, porque solamente hacemos uso de esas palabras cuando nos estamos refiriendo a sustantivos plurales y contables, vamos a utilizar el some, pero podemos decir I need water to wash my hands. La diferencia es que aquí estamos especificando cuánta cantidad. Algo de agua. Yes, I need just some water to wash my hands. I need some tea to drink. Yeah, but there is like a specific quantity, or you can do it without using this word. I would like some juice, and it's specifying quantity. I would like a glass of juice. When you really want to express like something that you want to eat, you can say, you can use this modal verb, would like. Me gustaría algo de jugo. Tenemos una cantidad de alguna manera en específica porque no sabemos si es, we can say that like a liter, un litro, medio litro, yes? Or just we are just expressing a little bit like a quantity according to it. I would like a glass of juice, a specified quantity. There is the other one that you can use. Perfect. Some affirmative sentences. We have there is some money. Any negative and interrogative sentences. Is there any money? Where can you see right here? What is the difference between those two pictures? In the first one, when we say there is some money, it's because you are referring that hay algo de dinero. We don't know, we're not sure what quantity is it, or we are just referring to the subject. For the negative and interrogative sentences, we're going to use any. It doesn't mean a specific word in Spanish, hay dinero, but we need to add it. So right here, necesitamos incluir esta palabra para decir hay dinero. There is any money, right? No, there isn't, or there isn't any money. Some any. I need time to study. I need some time to study. There is going to be the correct object. There is cheese. There is some cheese. There is any cheese. Si como tal en la diapositiva no hubiera ninguna imagen relacionada al queso, pondríamos any. Pero como si lo tenemos, vamos a poner some. There aren't horses in the field. Some any horses. Because it's a negative sentence, we have to use it. All right. Now let's continue with the use of how much and or how many. How much is used for uncountable nouns and how many for countable nouns. So let's see. How many or how much? How much or how many cores are there? What do you think is the correct option? How many cores are there? Why? Because cores are plural. Itself, this word, it means that. So, there are 6 cars. Entonces, vamos a tener en cuenta la, en este caso, dentro de la pregunta que el are there significa hay, pero siempre en los interrogantes vamos a poner primero el verbo to be, el are, y luego tenemos el there, ¿ok? Las oraciones afirmativas, de la manera en como nosotros estamos respondiendo, van opuesto. There are, and later on we have the complement, 6 cars. How much or how many sugar is there? Okay, for this one, as we have it, we are going to use perfect. So, how much sugar is there? Perfect. There are 3 scoops of sugar. Recordemos acá en este caso que vamos a colocar el there are porque nos estamos refiriendo aquí a 3 cucharas de azúcar. Esa palabra por sí sola, como les había dicho anteriormente, no se modifica. Modificamos el cuantificador o el recipiente al cual nos estamos refiriendo. How much or how many pictures are there? There are 6 pictures. It means there is plural, so right here we have it. How much or how many milk is there? What do you think? What is the correct word? Milk is an uncountable noun. It means that we are going to choose how much. There are 2 boxes of milk. Si decimos que hay leche, diríamos there is milk or there is some milk. Pero como nos estamos refiriendo a los cuantificadores, a los recipientes como tal, por eso decimos there are 2 boxes of milk. Choose some or any. There isn't sugar in my coffee. There are oranges in the fridge. There aren't tomatoes on the table and there is oil in the kitchen. There is orange juice. Perfect. Where is going to be the correct option for this one? There isn't any sugar in my coffee. There are some oranges in the fridge. Recordemos que el some se puede utilizar tanto para contables como incontables, al igual que el any, pero es dependiendo si la oración es afirmativa o negativa, el propósito que tengamos. There aren't any tomatoes on the table. There is some oil in the kitchen and there is some orange juice. Perfect. Will versus going to. Ahora vamos a pasar a ver otro tema gramatical que ustedes tienen que tener en cuenta para la realización de la actividad que tienen allí dentro de la 6ª tarea o 5ª tarea. de nuestro curso. Ok, entonces tenemos will versus going to. Will, rapid decision, right? I'm thirsty, I think I will buy a drink. Perfect. It will really need something cuando nosotros realmente necesitamos algo en el momento. Entonces, vamos a utilizar el will. Nosotros decimos, I am thirsty, I think I will buy a drink. ¿Ya? Offer, un ofrecimiento. That looks heavy, I will help you with it, right? Promise, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Esa es la forma negativa del queen para que lo tengamos en cuenta. O lo podemos colocar como lo tenemos acá más acá abajo, will not. Esa es la forma abreviada. Trade. If you don't stop, I will tell your mother. Una amenaza. En las amenazas podemos decir, si no te detienes, le digo a tu mamá. Refusal. Won't or will not. She won't listen to anything I say. Ya, no va a escuchar nada de lo que yo le diga. Por lo tanto, tenemos acá un tipo de rechazo. Dentro de todas esas connotaciones, en este caso tenemos 5, tenemos que identificar que en cada una de ellas le antecede algún tipo de condición. Y finalmente tenemos el uso del will. Si nos damos cuenta también a nivel gramatical, este will va seguido por el verbo inmediatamente en infinitivo. Buy, help, tell. Otra diferencia que vemos acá es que tenemos dos posibilidades, utilizar el will not o el won't. Generalmente cuando escribimos es mucho mejor utilizar el will not porque para la escritura identificada como una actividad formal se debe hacer de esta manera. A diferencia de cuando hablamos, es mucho más sencillo utilizar el want and it's perfectly okay to do it. But going to prior plan, evidence, signs. For the prior plan, the decision was made before the moment of speaking. I'm going to the beach next weekend with my friends. Perfect. La decisión que acá tomamos ya fue realizada antes del momento de hablar. Es decir, es un plan anterior que nosotros tenemos. Si ustedes están en ese momento de vacaciones, pueden decir, okay, like before June, I planned, and I said, I'm going to go to Melgar because I really want to sunbathe, for instance. En este caso, entonces vemos el uso. Acá, ¿qué tenemos? Then we have the subject, then we have the verb to be, going to, plus here the complement or another verb. It depends. Yo puedo decir, I'm going to cook, or I'm going to travel, or I'm going to. Esta es la contracción, la forma larga sería el I am, ¿ya? But we can do it in both ways and it's completely fine to do it. Entonces, recordemos acá que tenemos el uso de planes que ya se habían planeado, valga redundancia, anteriormente. Evidence and signs. Ok, señales o evidencias de alguna situación. When there are signs that something is likely to happen. Hay algunas señales que algo parece que va a ocurrir. So, my stomach hurts a lot and I think I'm going to throw up. It's 17, there are 70 versus 0, they are going to win. En este caso, en la primera situación decimos, mi estómago me duele bastante, yo pienso que voy a vomitar. Entonces, es de acuerdo a alguna situación que tiene alguna evidencia, alguna señal, va a pasar otra. I'm going to, for example, you can say that. Today is my birthday. I think I'm going to have dinner with my family because it is a pretty usual activity that maybe you do and you say, they are going to celebrate my birthday for me. Perfect. Okay, they are going to win. So you can use both will and going to for making predictions. I think it will rain tomorrow. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. Entonces tenemos para, digamos que para ese mismo enunciado, el uso del will and going to, right? Para hablar de predicciones. So, compare, are you busy this evening? I haven't made any plans. I think I will probably watch TV. En este caso, si nosotros decimos, Ay, ¿estás ocupado esta tarde? Mm, Pienso que no tengo planes, pero probablemente veré televisión. Entonces estamos hablando acá de una decisión que es rápida, right? Or for example, when you don't like to go to a specific celebration like a party, and you can say, "Would you like to come with me?" I haven't made any plans, but I think that I will be busy. Yeah, all right. So I'm probably going to watch TV. Will and going to are both possible here. We are predicting what will happen because nothing is planned. Okay? En este caso, como no hay nada planeado desde un inicio, sino que es una decisión rápida, podemos utilizar tanto el will como el going to, teniendo en cuenta que el going to también lo utilizamos para hacer predicciones. The bottom there are possible to use. If I'm going to the movies, only going to is possible because there is a prior plan. In spoken English, going to is often pronounced as gonna in the songs. En las canciones siempre nosotros vemos que el gonna es una palabra muy utilizada. Sin embargo, dentro de los escritos formales es mucho mejor utilizar el going to. Perfect. Entonces vemos acá la primera actividad, la first activity, which is related to the purchase process, competencies to be developed. To correctly use future tense, going to plus will within a purchase process. To correctly use countable and uncountable nouns related to the purchase process. To correctly use much, many for changing and purchase process, and to correctly use technical or specific vocabulary related to the context of the test. What are going to be the steps? Entonces, esas son las competencias que ustedes van a tener en cuenta para desarrollar dentro del desarrollo de la actividad. Los pasos para el desarrollo de la misma se dividen en los siguientes. Check the 9 tips to improve purchase in the next link. Ustedes van a mirar van a abrir este link, van a ver el video que está allí, van a tener en cuenta estos nuevos 9 tips que se dan y, de acuerdo a ello, van a hacer una presentación tanto oral como escrita en la que incluyen por lo menos 5 de estos tips hablando acerca de how going to change the purchase process in your company. ¿Cómo podría cambiar ese proceso de compra que ustedes tienen dentro de sus compañías para las cuales trabajan, right? Okay. Design a video with your presentation, but be sure you include at least 10 sentences using countable and countable nouns, much and may. La idea es que ustedes pueden hacer 10 oraciones utilizando el will, 10 entre el will y el going to, estaría bien. Countable and countable nouns, otras 10 oraciones y otras 10 oraciones utilizando el much and many, puede ser en pregunta o en respuesta. Those are the structures, okay? So thank you so much. So I really hope to that you enjoyed this presentation. So if you have any questions, don't forget to contact me by email and have a great day.